James, why wouldn't you jump down that hole? You can actually see the bottom of that one. Ooh. No prizes for guessing what that means. Okay. James pulled out that pipe real quick. Was it because of you? Again, I hate that the wind-up goes so far sometimes. Because I'm sitting here trying to back up, like thinking, surely I won't get hit. And then I get hit. But I guess that's my fault. James, I would love it for it to be easier for you to interact with things. Kind of why I'm glad I kept the interact items on, especially when I, you know, when I see some things I might not consider to be items that I would need. I don't think with this camera angle and all the stuff that we have that it would be very easy to tell that James is looking at stuff, even if he does do the same thing that the characters do in the original Silent Hill games where he looks at items. Key. Bug wasn't really where it needed to be, huh? I'd imagine this isn't gonna really get me anywhere. We might still need a better item. Oh, okay, we're doing this. Kind of feel like, again, if we, are actively able to hit you on a wall. Probably a mannequin in there. That you should, like, immediately fall off the wall. That's what I wanted to say. Hello. Maybe I did end up where I needed to go. Thank you. Can we look at a map while we climb a ladder? Might make things easier. And my only choice really is to just keep going and pray. Oh, hello. That was my bad. Reed. Like, you see that? Can you tell me for real that that seems fair? Like, it was up there and it just teleported into me. That's silly. I think this just loops back around, right? Or should hopefully help loop me back around. I don't know if being down here should be scary or not. Oh. Alright, Scuttles. I don't know how I feel about the constant pushing things. Puzzles. That should lead me over to the electricity. Presumably, can't look at a map while I'm up here, apparently. Another hole. I was gonna look at this map, but that's not gonna really help me with anything, is it? Gotta try our best. If this is the last instance of Labyrinth, like this whole, I like how they numbered the ladders. This whole section here that we're doing is the last instance of the Labyrinth. And not like a whole other zone. Then I think this is okay. Lengthwise. If there's another part though, they're probably not my favorite. Huh? Oh, never mind. Well, now I know where we are. Is this the only time he shows up? Can't catch me, I'm going up a ladder. Feels kind of strange to, just happen into that room and not go down a ladder that led us into that room. I wonder if I should have tried to circle the whole thing. We'll maybe worry about that later. Let's see what we're doing in here. Looks like this might have just been for bonus. So I'm glad I didn't go back down immediately. Or, yeah, bonus. Whole world ahead of us. Dude, I don't know what the fuck that's even supposed to be a picture of. Alright, pyramid friends. Hopefully you're not still right next to me or something. Maybe I should bust this just in case if he can come through. He sure can. I was kind of cornered. Can you believe the reason I was just chilling out was I thought that was a safe room, but also a more important room? Okay, so we just loaded back here where it auto-saved before, right? So we just have to get into the... I'll look around this a little bit before I start doing anything, since that seems like that was the bigger deal, was getting in there. Kind of neat. I don't know. Maybe I assumed, but walking that direction, I thought that looked like the elevator where we last saw Maria, which I thought was kind of a neat idea. I don't know if it was intended to be like that or if I just misread the situation. Still gonna take bonus room. Just this time I'm going to smash that wall immediately and not look around his weird room looking for a possible weapon. Because clearly that was a mistake. I love that he actually is just staring at me from over here, though. That's fun. Again, not dealing with you. I hate dealing with the lion figures in these hallways. I guess they were kind of always a pain in the original game too, like that, but too much spittle. I think this is leading me to the electrical stuff. Close enough to it anyways. And a shortcut, it looks like. Wire cutter. Don't know where there's no wires. Ooh. Where am I right now? I, like, lost myself on this map here. I got really confused. I over there before? A couple things I want to try to do. But all possible. Did I crawl through that hole? I came from over here. I'm so confused right now. Did I ever crawl through this hole? Where is this hole? Can't see because it's dark. Oh. I just never knew this hole was here. As a, like, little shortcut, I guess. Did something unlock over this way? Was that a hole before? I kind of don't remember. Okay, so what I need to do, there's more in the hallway that I missed. Apparently more, with the electricity? Maybe that? Don't know why the, thing still has an exclamation mark. I want to go this way and to the left, but I also kind of want to go back to Pyramid Head's little circle room. Because I didn't fully explore that. Oh, and this was just bonus. Actually, that's interesting, because I do think we have to go back to Pyramid Head's little circle room. Actually, oh, that's wires? When was that wires? Never saw them wires in my life. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna assume his circle room doesn't really matter in the long run because it looks like there wasn't really more path there. But we do need to go back to do something with the wires. Actually, I wonder if this is when the thing that I want to do was gonna be. Maybe not. Regular enemies are here. Got stabbed a little bit. I guess I didn't realize that this was a wire cutting kind of thing and not just... I did see the white above it before, and I didn't see that it was blocked up there. I thought it was like we would need an item to climb over it, was my... for a second I thought we were already on the floor. And then it looks like there's a hole here. Alright. James, you gonna do it again? We back by cube? We sure are. Third time's the charm. Kind of neat that it looks more desecrated. I'm assuming whatever we need to do, I don't know, maybe just after we save Maria. Let's go with that. After we save Maria, we might be able to get through that. Well, like I said, third time's a charm. Wonder if we can see what symbol we might need from... Oh, no, just from over there. Never mind. There were two that had this symbol on it. This one don't seem too right. Unless if there's something about that one that I was missing. A little trapped. James? Oh, we got out. This, cube's a little funky. Kind of assuming it's just going to be this one then. James, you can just drop right down there. It's fine. It'll work out. Not that big of a deal, James. Well, I have two that are just the same thing. I must have missed something on the other one. Alright, so this is kind of what I was saying I'm not so sure about, unless if this just leads us to... I think this just leads us where we need to go. Why is this one was what opened? Nope, it's a new thing. Like, rules of 3 can work. There's a chase? I was being chased for a minute. Didn't even mean to do that time. Why did I do that? What purpose did I have to do that? Guess to help me. We're really just doing this. Please get off of me. I didn't want to do that. Oh, it's more of a time thing? You guys just stop caring? Where'd the nurse even go? Okay. Weird. Wondering if these are gonna be Pyramid Head locations. Already enemies. cranking up the place. What did I even just do? No, it's just the apartment getting worse. Cool. You. So, you know how I was kind of enjoying the labyrinth a little bit? This is stupid. This is just... I feel like what happened was because I was mid-hitting that one line figure, that it screwed up him, like, dying, or whatever. It dying. I think that's why it was still there. I mean, I guess I appreciate that I don't have to actually kill everything, but it's like, I mean, you saw what I was doing. That's it. That's what I'm doing here. And again, rule of threes. Calm down, James. You. Oh, it's mannequin. I also want to say whoever thought that the, like, screaming, disorienting thing was a good idea, it wasn't. I barely even know what's going on here. It's just the mandarins and I guess a mannequin was up there. Imagine if I was, well, I don't know if we can really kill the mandarins. But I'd imagine with the other rooms, maybe if I was skilled enough, I could have killed the enemies quicker than the amount of time it took to run. Alright, get a couple of items. This is awful. Was someone moving around? I might have actually been insane. I thought I saw a mannequin scurrying. I think Bloober must have been very proud of their bug tech here. They use it a lot. I think that was it. Hey, save point. We done with the battle gauntlet? I guess it was short. That's all I can say about it. I saw something weird down there. I thought it was like mannequin legs. Huh. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Are you gonna spook them? Oh, he's gonna spook them. So I understand now what we're going to do to get through, I guess. This seems a little silly. That was like a silly scene. That wasn't the legs, right? No, we found Maria though. I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't care. Let's just save Maria. She's gonna be okay.
Maria.
She's okay. Alright. So what are we gonna see? Like the Buster Sword sticking out of the ground up here?
What the hell?
I was joking, but legit, they just put it... Not... Joking in the sense that it was just vertically up like fucking Final Fantasy VII. Obviously, we were going to get it. As soon as I saw the weird gimmick thing they were trying to do with the leg walls. So is this just going to be a puzzle solution? Or are we going to actually be able to go balls to the wall with it? In case you didn't know, this knife is actually a giant half. I can't control anything. A giant half of a scissor. Also, I accidentally veered off in one direction and it just became impossible for me to control. So let's just move on and don't try anything silly. Makes sense, it's unwieldy. Hey, tank controls. You didn't know tank controls is a reference to the hit video game Silent Hill 2 for the PlayStation 2 and also the Xbox, where you can play Born from a Wish, which may or may not become available as DLC later on. I don't know. I don't know how much they can really do with Born from a Wish to make it worth buying or developing for DLC. I guess obviously add a bunch of stuff to it like they did with Silent Hill 2 proper. This, isn't quite hitting as hard as I think it's supposed to. Oh, and then there's a ladder. Can I just put this in a different inventory, or? I didn't mean to full U-turn there. Alright, well, we did get the big knife. Great knife. I feel like they might as well have just used this as the solution for the wire cutting puzzle. They had the wire cutting puzzle in the spot. So I was looking for this in that center room in the Pyramid Head octagon. It was the same general area. If they were going to do it as a puzzle solution, they might as well have done that. I think, don't people joke about like solving the wire cutting puzzle with the great knife, because you get that before you actually solve it, I think, or you can get it, you don't actually need it, it's optional. Okay, I guess we're gonna probably enter the graveyard. Yep. The felon drank one last puddle of ale before he was executed and laid here in his eternal rest. That comes off like a haunted mansion gravestone. Drink one last bottle of ale before he was executed and laid here to rest. I just want to see if it seemed like it was anything of importance. Miriam K. Trader. That was her last name? What a weird last name. Walter Sullivan. Of course, that's what I was looking for, mainly. Is there any way for us to see the names on the gravestones that are in the corner? There have to be. We'd have to be able to see those, right? It's a little awkward to try to look. James Sunderland, that's me. Eddie Dombrowski, that's not me. Oh, by the way, Angela Orozco, I think this is the first time we actually know her last name. Again, that newspaper article before we fought Abstract Daddy. Things are blurred out, but we at least got that the name of the person that died, his last name started with an O-R-O, which I would say is pretty uncommon. And again, is pretty straightforward. It's pretty obvious that's what that entails. Just trying to preempt. Probably want to try to use the shotgun. I don't know. We've come this far, James. Also, I need to find something else to complain about. Now's not the best time. Hopefully I'll remember to do it after this happens. Okay, we have a little bit. The looping of the box room kind of seems strange when you also have the general theme of the prison and labyrinth being going down. Because you do just kind of end up back up. I guess that theme also is kind of lost with all the ladders, which were part of the original as well. But, like, you know, we do kind of jump into a hole in that box puzzle labyrinth section and then just end up back at the labyrinth. I don't know. I just, again, a minor nitpick. I don't care that much about it. It's your boy.
Couldn't leave well enough alone, huh?
What?
You just had to follow me all the way out here. How many times do I have to kill you?
Thought he was talking to James.
Eddie. Whoa, Eddie. It's me.
Oh. Hi, James.
Eddie, what are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing? You fat, disgusting piece of shit, you make me sick. You gonna cry, fat ass? You gonna run to your mama? Waste of skin? Why don't you just kill yourself? Well, maybe he was right. Maybe I am nothing but a fat, disgusting piece of shit. But you know what? It doesn't matter if you're smart, dumb, ugly, pretty. It's all the same once you're dead. And a corpse can't laugh!
Eddie.
What's that? You want to talk down to me some more? Tell me to relax? You're just like the rest of them, James.
No, I don't want...
Shut up! You think I'm stupid. You think I don't see it. But you've been laughing at me all along. Ever since we first met. But you ain't laughing now, are you?
Oh! Straight up cold clocked him. That's the phrase cold clocked? I don't think it is.
I need help, Eddie.
Don't get all holy on me, James. This town called you too. You and me are the same. We're not like other people, don't you know that? Well, you're about to find out.
He says as he runs away. Here I go complaining again. I remember in the original, I think Eddie was more, venting at the corpse on the ground when he does his whole, like, it doesn't matter if you're fat, ugly, dumb, it's all the same once you're dead. I feel like it works a lot better if he's venting directly at the corpse and not in James's face. Especially, like, turning around to shoot the corpse a couple more times. That's good. That's neat. That's good. Just vent at that. Also, no let's party, I think, unless if it happens in the other scene. I'm gonna doubt it's gonna happen. I kind of miss James saying, Eddie, have you gone nuts? And then that leads to Eddie doing the, like, oh, I knew it. You too. I don't know. I feel like there should have been a more direct turn on James and not just...
Do you know what it does to you, James? When you're hated, picked on,
This might be when he
spit
says,
on,
let's party.
just because of the way you look? Yeah, I ran away after I killed that dog. But you know what? It was fun. It tried to chew its own guts up. Finally died all curled up in a ball. Then he came after me. I shot him too, right in the leg. He cried more than the dog. And now it's your turn, James.
I see ya. Eddie! Damn. I thought I was behind the meat.
Now you're scared.
like how I dodged not behind the meat.
I'm coming for you.
What is that effect?
You die here.
Was that supposed to be the smoke, or was he like turning into a Silent Hill gremlin?
And cry like a little girl. And then you'll just curl up and die. And it's gonna feel great. Just like before.
There's like a weird effect that seems to be happening. I think it's just the way that the meat, like... Hell, wow, you take like 5 years to... I missed. Were you blowing bubblegum? I like that he cleaned up his shirt.
I'm coming for you.
Did he forget how to shoot? Apparently I never knew how to shoot because I missed real good there. Okay.
You know I'll find you.
And it's kind of neat. Oh, he knows how to shoot. Where'd he go? I barely saw him. Please don't be a three-phase thing. We get it. Oh, now they're moving. Again, I thought the meat was saving me.
This is it, James.
Didn't actually see him that time, so fair enough. Okay, you really had time to aim? I like how the revolver became powerful enough to blast the meat. At least he was more aggressive in that phase, so it was easier to shoot him and not wait for him to show up. Oh, fuck, I killed a human being. A human being. Sorry. Let's party! Sorry. Oh. James don't want to say nothing about it? Well, I'm glad I said it then. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could argue that you don't really need dialogue to assume what James probably felt for that scene. Also, one thing I forgot to mention I wanted to kind of complain about. Not complain, but just mention, I suppose. I think the first Maria scene where she was in the prison was our only instance of telling us that about the hotel and a videotape. Although I don't think the videotape ever really came up before, but the again, not bringing up the hotel until now seems strange. Also, it not being quite as... I guess this is fine. Didn't say quite as dark. Where the fuck am I going this way? Kind of, went on a little adventure over here. Yeah, besides the weird battle gauntlet, and generally speaking, I think it's like, you know, obviously you want to try to liven up the boss fights because there wasn't much to it. I think, like, generally speaking, how Eddie was handled was what you would expect, or like want to make that a little bit better, because otherwise you are just both standing in front of each other, blasting each other with bullets, and that's not exactly an exciting fight. So like, it was a better mood. It's just the hiding is kind of annoying, and I think the abstract daddy was a little bit much, but yeah, mainly the battle gauntlet was trash. Everything else, prison to the labyrinth, I think we're okay. Prison, again, felt like a little bit too long. Labyrinth, technically rule of threes. It's just the battle gauntlet was the third one, and the battle gauntlet was just a stupid thing. But we're almost done. And lots of the next area is very long as well, but we'll see.